And this is how the players enter the arena for the B&D.
Very dramatic entrance.
Very dramatic. Oh, there he is. Hey, James.
Hey, buddy, how are you?
Yeah, good. All right, we'll stop that now. Now it's recording. All right, I'll do the list now while I'll do the intro later. Okay, so here's the G-Cell Cult list. We have the Patriarch. There's the Warlord. Hello. He's got the Warlord trait. Born Survivor, so it takes 1 less damage. It doesn't have a relic because I gave the relic to someone else. But my second HQ choice is a Battalion. Forgot to say that. It's an Icon Ward just because of points and he's painted. And that's it for my HQs. Nothing too exciting there. He's got Might from Beyond and Metal Onslaught. So you can do some mortal wound output damage, which is pretty cool, especially these new Drukhari guys. Our troops, we have 10 Acolytes. Always get this wrong. No. They're hybrids. No. They're Acolytes. I was right. 2 mining lasers. That's it for them with auto guns. 5 hybrid. No. Acolytes. They're Neophytes. Acolytes, sorry. Haven't played G-Steels for a while. They're just 5 dudes with hand flamers. And we've got 9 more Acolytes at the back. 2 of Roxors, and they've got a Cult Icon in there for the reroll ones to hit. And now my elite choice has got Killamorph. He's got my relic, the Oppressor's Bane, just an extra shot on one of his pistols. I wanted to keep as much CP as I could because, you know, G-Cell Cults need their CP. Second elite choice, we have 8 Aberrants. One with the stop sign. Where is he at the back there? A couple of power hammers and some power picks in there. Just a bit of a fun choice because I'm not too sure what the Drukhari are going to do. 2 fast attacks. I've got one little Ridge Runner. He's got the flare launcher and the mining laser. And we have 5 bikes and a Wolf quad. It's a Rusted Claw detachment, I should say. So lots of bikes. They've all got demolition charges. And the Wolf quad bike has a mining laser at the back there. Zoom out. And that is 1,000 points of G-Cell Cult. Rusted Claw, led by a Patriarch. Okay.
So the first patrol, led by my new Archon, because my old Archon got turned into a Trueborn. So we've got a new Archon with Blast Pistol and a Huskblade, which is upgraded to the Djinn Blade.
Oh, of course, yes.
With Hatred Eternal.
Yes.
So he rerolls hits and wounds, and he is a Master Archon. Which allows these guys to be upgraded to Trueborn. So they hit on 2s now and ignore all modifiers. So we've got a squad of 10 with 2 blasters and a Dark Lance.
Oh.
We've got a squad just of 5 Mandrakes, which are a bit different now because they can forward deploy. And
Yes, they don't deep strike anymore and come from the shadows.
They can deep strike.
Oh, can
they? They can actually deep strike themselves off the battlefield. So
they can redeploy.
They redeploy.
Oh, yep, cool, like infiltrators and stuff.
So we've got 3 Raiders, all with Dark Lances. So you might notice 2 of them are Ravagers just missing their gun pods.
That's alright.
But we unslotted them successfully without snapping anything. So that's already a victory.
Yeah.
And then the second... Oh yeah, there's also a squad of 5 Incubi. Just
chilling. Yeah, no, don't worry about them.
Yeah. I don't know if you can have 2 elites in one slot, so it doesn't really matter. One Incubi.
Yeah, You can have 2 elites in a patrol.
That's fine then. Well, they may as well stay in the Black Heart. Not that I think it makes a difference.
No, because they're hired guns or whatever they call it.
Yeah, although there are ways to buff them now, but I think it's only maybe raiding force.
Yeah.
So then we've got Succubus, but she's not a master Succubus. But then she's got a Warlord attack with 2 attacks, and she's got the Whip, which of course is now good because I modelled her with a Blast Pistol.
Yeah,
so
of course.
I need to snap her arm off and redo it, so that's the way it goes. I painted it the day before the codex come out. And then we've got 2 squads of Witches, and the leader in each has got a Blast Pistol.
They look epic.
And 1 squad has a net and shard net in it as well.
Yep.
And a squad of Hellions.
Oh yes, I've heard a lot about these Hellions and their bombing runs.
Yeah, there's only 5 in the squad, so I think to be optimal, prime kind of want 10, but I think it could still be good.
Yep.
To check the wording. And these guys are all Colt Strife. So she's got the upgraded whip, which I can tell you the name of. So we paid 1 CP for her artifact and 1 for a warlord trait. So a warlord trait gives her 2 extra attacks. And her whip gives her, I think, 3 extra attacks. Triptych whip. So she's actually rocking quite a lot of attacks.
Very cool.
And I was going to roll for the drugs.
Oh, okay.
Get 2 now. I believe,
oh, yeah, you get 2 random.
Yeah.
Yep, nice.
So I figured that might actually be the better way of doing it now.
That sounds pretty good.
I think it would depend on my rolling.
Which is not normally good.
No.
We'll soon find out on the channel how James's rolling goes.
Not good, but we'll see.
Alright.
I'm confident. New codex.
New codex,
rolling,
yes.
Need new dice, and then we'll be off to a winner.
Very nice looking codex too. Alright, we'll get the game set up and we're back in a minute. Okay, just finished deploying. We're doing the Grand Tournament mission Show of Force. There's the mission there, the map. Our secondaries are, let me bring it up on them. There we go. So I've gone for deploy scramblers, cut off the head and line breaker. And James has gone deploy scramblers, engage at all fronts and take them alive. And what does that do, James?
If I kill your characters, I think it's 2 CP and a unit, and this is in combat, and a unit other than a vehicle or monster is 1 CP.
Nice.
So, chop you up.
Yeah, very choppy. This is how we deployed. Here's the, I was going to call you Dark Elder then, Drukhari. Deployed very defensively.
Dark Elf colours.
The end of the day, yeah. 2 of my favourite armies from old days was Dark Elves and Dark Elder. Yeah. And I've deployed here. Lots of blips.
Dark Elf colours and Dark Elf Trooper.
Yeah. So these guys have stayed in Deep Strike, the Kellamorph, the hybrids, the Bites. And we've got the...
we've got some witches
in there.
With the Succubus.
We
got the Archon in that one.
Master Archon.
Yeah, Master Archon, and the Trueborn in the one with the flags.
Very nice. We've rolled for the drugs and that sort of stuff. We'll just explain those as they come up. James decided to roll for them, not to pick them, so he gets 2.
We've got notes next to it.
Yeah, we've got notes and we've got bits of paper. Very professional. And I've dropped the dice. Good start. Okay. So I've got secondaries, we've got the mission, we've done all the pre-game stuff. Oh, the Mandrake's also deployed forward here. They can do that now, which is very cool. Now, Roll C goes first. You go, so you got...
You want me to go first?
You go first. Oh, can't see. It's all... That's a 6.
The opposite of 1.
I've got to go first, unfortunately, so...
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah, it's the new FAQ.
That was a good roll for me then.
Well,
going first against GT.
Well, actually, yeah, G to the Colts, you kind of want to go second because you can do all your shenanigans on the last turn sort of stuff. Absolutely. But, well, that's the way it is. I can't choose, so I'll get all my guys out, do the blips and that sort of thing. We're back after my movement phase. Okay, we're back after my movement phase. As you can see, I deployed my guys. I didn't do any special strats to redeploy. I thought we'll push forward, but I used a stratagem called Monstrous Vigor. So it gives these guys a 4-up Feel No Pain instead of a 5-up. And I can reroll the 1s to Feel No Pain because of the icon mod there. So while they make it a bit more survivable, the Ridge Runner pushed up to the objective area to hold out. I was going to advance, but I thought I'd get some shots in. I'm also going to deploy scramblers with the... Oh, these dudes. Aberrants in the middle. So I've got to do my deployment zone and I've got to do James's deployment zone. So we're going to go to some shooting. Actually, no, Psychic Phase. I've got Psychic Phase. I normally play Space Wolves and Necrons. I don't have much in the way of Psychic powers. Just going to measure. We might be able to get a bit of a smite off. I don't think we're quite in range there. No, not really. I think that might be my Psychic Phase. We'll just quickly have a look. We're doing it live. No, so all my powers are out of range, so go straight into the shooting phase. So we're going to shoot the Ridge Runners heavy stubbers into them.
So then they won't hit just natively.
That's all good. They can't really shoot much else. And I reckon we'll do the heavy mining lasers into here just because that seems like a good target.
So we're saying that's in...
I've dropped another dice, James.
Huh?
I've dropped another dice.
Where'd he go?
I don't know. I heard it drop. I've got plenty more. I've got plenty. Here we go.
Alright, behind you.
Behind me? Starting to do a bit of a pantomime in here. Behind you, behind you. Look at James have a drink of beer while I pick up the dice. All right, so everything's neg 1 to hit because of the cover. Oh yeah, so the cover, the terrain, there's obscuring ruins here, dense, so -1 to hit anything through it, and just obstacles here, the pipes.
Neg 2 movement over
Neg 2 movement, so that's why everyone's gone this way. And we're just going to probably use these as obscuring in the middle here, just like a big, so you can't like see through these gaps here, sort of thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. Okay. 6 shots hitting on 5s. 2 hits.
This is the Mandrakes.
Mandrakes, yep. Strength 4, toughness 4.
I think they're toughness 3, unless it's changed.
Okay, Mandrakes got a 3.
I'm pretty sure they'll be toughness 3. They certainly used to be.
It's always hard having new codex here.
Toughness 3.
Oh, so 1 wound. Neg, nothing.
I hope they still have their 5 up inboard.
So it's 5 up inboard. But
Yep.
they've lost their 4 now playing. They're saved.
Okay. Well,
yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that's exciting. Number of shots on the mining laser. 2. On 5s again. No. Good stuff. And the 2 mining lasers from the... I did get the name right before, but I got it wrong. Neophytes, there we go. Might as well shoot the same raider. So it'll be on 5s because it can't be more than -1. 1 hit. Strength 8, so it'll be freeze. Yep. That's a wound at -3.
This is the Raider?
Raider, yep.
So 5 up. Goes
Goes through. 3 damage.
Cool. Well, no feel, no pain anymore.
No, it's a bit different.
I'll put 3 on it. I have a feeling they've now got 11 wounds, you know? It might be Ravagers that went up. I think some stuff went up a wound.
Uruguay have -2 saves, won't they? So I did the auto guns into the Raider.
Into the Raider?
Yeah.
Got no, they still have 10 wounds. Is it Ravagers that went up?
I roll dice over here, it's a bit easier. Roll them on the table.
Yeah, Ravagers went up.
This will be on 5 because you're -1 for the cover.
This is this or...
Raider.
Yeah.
Be 5s again. No, 6s.
Toughness 6.
6. They've gone up in toughness.
Yeah, it's tough. I thought they went up a wound, but it was Ravagers gone up a wound.
No wounds. It was at a very eventful shooting phase, and that is going to be the end of my turn.
There we go.
We'll move on to James's turn 1 after he's done his shoes up or taking them off. The succubus has run. What's she going to do, James?
Well, she's going to charge. I think she's going for a first turn charge.
Oh, very.
She's pretty vicious. She's got 11 attacks.
Yeah, she got a +1 attack on her drugs, got relics and that sort of stuff.
She's got 12 attacks now, hasn't she?
12 attacks,
she's
she
got,
does.
Yeah, so 12 attacks. I'd like to get rid of these dudes.
Yeah.
They're concerning me, and then you have a big problem over here.
Yeah.
Which will hopefully take the pressure off. I wasn't going to charge in with a head in, I was going to keep him back, but then I realised you're just going to deep strike in behind me and flame them.
Combat, well, they got +1 ballistic skill, weapon skill, and leadership.
Yeah, and seeing as they're hitting on 2s first turn, shooting and combat, I think might as well do that. Use
Sounds
that
pretty
before
fair.
you nuke them.
And these guys are deploying scramblers.
Yeah, they're deploying scramblers.
Yeah, just within 3 of that objective there too. Oh, yeah, I moved it.
There
No, not anymore.
The Mandrakes.
They buggered off.
Back into
They've gone to deep strike. Yeah.
So we'll use them another day.
There's a thing about you see the Dark Yoda or Drukhari on the battlefield, then you look at the reinforcements. It's like, scared.
Definitely considering getting the witches out first turn, but I think it's worth holding some assets back. But I did want to ideally tie some of this stuff up.
Yeah, no, fair point.
So I think hopefully the Hellions and the Succubus will do enough. I'm kind of a bit concerned about suicide in my Succubus, but
I think you got enough in reserve to sacrifice her, and she might do the business. She might not.
We've still got the Archon in this one.
Yep.
Again, I was considering getting that out, but I think we'll hold back some stuff. So I think the plan is maybe do some damage with the Trueborn into these guys.
Yep.
Hopefully pop that with a couple of Dark Lances.
Yep. Most likely, it's not very strong. It's just a nice, cheap forward moving unit to take objectives.
Yeah, if we can deal with some of this, then it really just take the pressure off, and then you'll hopefully probably pop my transports with your deep striking. But then the stuff inside will hopefully counter and.
Yeah, well, that's definitely like I'll just have to see how we go in the shooting phase, and if enough survives, I might have to have a think. But yeah, we're going to the shooting phase. No socket being Jukari, of course. So
no, we'll do this radar into the vehicle.
It's got a bit of a cheeky line of sight through there.
Yeah, I made sure we had a little point at the spot with that measure from the hole. So
yeah, no worries at all.
Thing. So we're hitting on a 3. We can re-roll once because we're black heart. So on a 3, we hit. We're going to wound on a 3, and that we can't re-roll.
CP?
Worth spending a CP?
How many CP on? Sorry, I forgot to mention that.
Well, I spent 2 initially.
You want like a CP dice? Just up it.
So I've got 1 extra warlord trait and an extra artifact. So
there you go. Just good to see.
5.
5. Yep. So you game on this turn as well.
So how many wounds does this thing have?
8 with a 5. 6 up. Feel no pain.
I think I will spend a CP and try and try and get rid of that. Because I think we need to at this point. So it does wound at -4.
No save. So roll damage.
That is D3 plus 3.
Oh, they got D3 plus 3.
So that's 6.
Why did Necrons not get D3 plus 3? 6s. Save 2. 4 go through. It's on 4 left.
Cool. So the next raider here is going to do the same thing.
Yep.
On a 3. So we get our free reroll on the hit.
Okay.
On a 3. That's
off
popped as they come.
Off the table.
Doesn't wound, even with the free reroll. Last raider will do the same thing on a 3.
No.
Which is why the free reroll is important and needing a 3.
Oh,
that's
right, I won. Okay, well that's what you get for rolling off camera.
Mm.
So usual James shooting there. But, obviously the first game on the channel, but whenever I play James, it's always a bit. The luck's always a bit one-sided. You're having to think now. You want to come back in a second, or you're right?
I'm going to shoot the true ball, and I was hoping we could have taken care of that with the Raiders because I would have really liked the extra shots in these.
It was probably mathematically reasonable to think that, but yeah, especially the rerolls to hit. That's such a good little bonus.
Well, we do a Dark Lance hitting on 2s. It's kind of risky. I think we're just going to have to put the heavy weapons from the Trueborn into that and the rest into these guys.
Okay, cool. I'm going to roll just in here. That'd be...
Yeah, so I'll do the Dark Lance first, hitting on 2.
Yep.
Hits on a 3.
No.
Doesn't wound. 2 blasters, hitting on 2s. Needing 3s. 1 at -4.
Go straight through.
1.
Oh, is that it? There's no
That's all we can do there.
And go through. So he's on 3 left.
That is frustrating. So we are in rapid fire range with these guys.
Yep.
So that would be 14 shots hitting on 2s, and I've not used a reroll yet. So that's 6, 8, 9, 10, 12. Pesky Ridge Runner, eh?
Yes, that 6 up feel no pain does come in handy. They've got like 2 other options, but you never take them over the feel no pain.
Might maybe have. This is from that, so actually I don't know if that's within 6 because we might have a cheeky blast pistol from a whip. We could possibly do it. If
we might do it. We can measure it in a second.
So this is the true one for these guys. So hit on 2s, 1 reroll available that I've not used yet. So there's the reroll.
Oof. Good stuff.
No, wounding on 4s.
Yep. Poison, of course.
The bit that hurts, unfortunately.
Well, even bolters will be winning these guys on 4, so it's not too bad. It's a bit of a... Okay.
So 5, no AP.
So this would be 4 up because of my Rusted Claw ability. So normally 5 up. 1 goes through. 4 up, feel no pain. No, so 1 takes a wound. Let's mark that up.
The question is, are the witches within 6? Oof. That is very close. Hull.
Hull to the base.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'd say that'd be in.
You want to call that?
I'll call that in, yeah.
So I suppose
I'm not going to quibble over
in 12.
You could have made it in, like you had the movement to do it, so it wasn't like you couldn't have
I wasn't expecting to have to shoot it. Should have probably thought of that, knowing my rolling. We'll try a blast pistol, why not? So
Yep.
the blast pistol from the witch. We're here. Niggling 3, no wound. Oh well, didn't make a difference anyway.
No.
And so there would be 9 witches. 3.
Oh,
Good roll.
oh, there you go. That's
Need that to win, and we'll be laughing.
Yeah.
4. Oh, it's a good roll.
No, it's not bad. And we got there.
6. No IP did better than
I'm going
3.
to roll on this box here.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a lot better. So 2 save, and then feel no pains on the 4-up. Bestial vigor. 2 go
one.
through, so you get 1 and 1's on a wound. This dude here will do.
We get one.
Got one. Got him.
Good work, witches.
Yeah, the rest of the army with actual guns can't kill him, but a couple of witches with pistols.
True Born come spectacularly with, I think. Could even finish off the vehicle.
No, they didn't. I think they did 1 wound to an aberrant. That was it. So that's it for your shooting phase?
No, we have
No,
more.
no, we've got
we have
more.
a squad of witches in the other one, which will be in range of some stuff.
Oh, yeah,
Last
they'll be
pistol
up
won't be in range, and we also have the Hellions have guns.
Oh,
on
of
the
course.
bottom of, and they hit on 2s.
Oh, yes.
So let's see what they can do.
According to the ancient scroll of their their drug abilities, because trying to keep track of what 4 units of 2 different types of drugs is going to be very difficult.
So they're just splinter pods, so they're just
Catch
2
them.
shots each. But we hit on 2s, so we'll take it.
Okay.
That is. So I think we're going to go into these guys again.
Okay.
So hitting on. Oh, I may have the strap. Hold on.
Oh, hold on.
I've got an idea. I have an idea. 1
That's
second.
a man with an idea right there.
We're not going to do it. I thought we'd use a new strap. We're not. We're just going to go into these.
It's always the way. So going into
So-
aberrants.
Yeah.
Cool.
So hitting on 2s because of the cards.
And these guys don't get rerolls, do they? Because they're not the right.
No, they're not that
Cult.
hard.
Yep, cool.
They are Witch Cult, they're Cult of Strife, and winning on 4s. And that would have been good if I. A good job that I didn't go
No.
into the vehicle because I would have
So
got
it's only 3, which I save.
Oh. So there we go, it's good on it's 20 super.
Yes.
So, 12 inches from the hull of this. So 6 inches is definitely out. 12,
Well,
we are out of them. We
Just
might as well
do.
just turn to
yeah,
those.
okay, sure.
So it's going to be 8 shots. 'Cause
8
I
shots.
don't think if you're a Shardnet and Impaler, you still have a pistol.
Sounds reasonable.
So
You only got 2 hands,
yeah, that would be logical.
unless you're an aberrant and you got
So
3.
3s. Well, the witches
Okay. The witches are para.
going for it today. It's better than everything else. And 4s. I'll come back a bit, just 3.
So they got 4-up save because of Rusted Claw, +1. Doesn't help, 3 die.
Whoop.
Very nice. Cool.
Now, how many of these guys are left?
7 there should be. Because this guy's putt, I didn't paint him, so he's a bit confusing. Yep, 7.
I think the Hellions are going to go into.
Oh, sorry, charge phase, yep.
Yeah,
Go for it.
I'm gonna charge. They're not.
No.
Do I want to re-roll that? Probably, because they are kind of stuck there. It's like a 6-inch charge. I think we do need to re-roll that.
Okay, he's re-rolling.
Down to 3.
Down 3 CP. It's a 5.
Nah, they're still not in. I'll double check.
You don't get like, oh no, it's in the second battle round, is it?
No, we're actually on 6.
You get to advance and charge in the second battle round, don't you now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cool.
Now,
This little lady here.
I'm just going to double check because I think it's only if she's a. Or do I want to go into those guys? What strength is her whip?
We'll come back. I think.
Yeah, I think we're just going to go into these guys.
Go to these guys, yep. Yep, cool.
Because I think it's too risky. I think the hammer guys are just
Yeah, I think they're
going to
gonna.
completely massacre me.
Especially the 4-up fuel no pain rolling
This
ones.
is a new one, but she's in.
She's got a 9, okay.
So he can't intervene through models, can he?
No, I won't have watch near my CP.
So I'm going to go there. I presume these guys can't intervene. There's no.
No, not that I know of.
Okay. I'm just going to go into that squad there.
Cool.
I think that's the future. So she's got plus.
Oh, I can turn the flash on.
+1 attack, and she's using the whip. So she's got 12 attacks.
12 attacks, okay.
Now,
You can roll in the box if you like.
what toughness are they? 3?
3. What's the minus on the whip?
A lot.
More than 1.
-3, 2 damage.
Okay, so don't get a save.
Yeah, so we're hitting on 2s.
Yep. Good start. Do you get any?
And no, I don't think we get any.
No extra bonus.
I think we get, if we wound on 6s, we get an extra AP. But I think it doesn't make any difference.
No.
We're winning on 4s. This is the problem.
Yeah, it's going to be
left?
7.
7. So we really could use 7 4s here. And I think we've got it.
That looks pretty good.
I mean, that is exactly what we need.
That's exactly 7. The unit is wiped out.
Yeah.
They die for their emperor.
Is she going to consolidate anywhere? Probably not.
Oh. I can see why they remove models off camera on like tabletop tactics because they're very difficult. Got everyone? Yep. Oh, is there anyone hiding in there? No. Cool.
Well, that's the 1 point at least for kill something, but I'm also in quarters, so I'm in 3 quarters.
Yep. Yeah, so we go into the turn then.
So it's one of the reasons why I needed to get that charge off. If I'd have got this charge off, I'd have been in 4 quarters.
Yep. Mate, yeah.
Useful.
So you got 2 for engage, and that's it so far. Take them alive?
Yeah, 1 for taking them alive.
1 for taking them alive, because you killed the unit.
First,
Alright.
and 1 towards scramblers, but no points.
Well, that's the end of the first battle round. We'll come back at the end of my movement phase. Okay, here we are after my movement phase. So these guys pushed up. I'm not too sure I'm going to engage this Raider or push up to the Hellions. The dude over here just sort of sat there and I'm not too sure what to do with him. He's just probably going to pepper these guys with some shots. The Acolyte, the Icon Ward came back here with some Acolytes just to hold this back objective. They're going to deploy Scramblers. And then we've got the guys up here. We've come down here to try to engage the Incubi. So I'm going to spend 3 CP, I went up to 6 at the start of the turn for perfect ambush, so I get an extra D6 move after I've deployed. That's a 6. So let's move them. So basic, looking at the book now, this is going to basically just be 4 inches away from these. Put them through my legs.
Double ones, what you need.
Yeah, it's not what I need more than that. Okay, so that's it for movement phase. There's not much else to really talk about. We're going to go into the psychic phase. So my Patriarch's going to smite into her.
Yep.
3. Oh, that's a bad angle there. That won't do it. How many wounds you got?
5.
What's the leadership?
8.
I'm going to CP that. I was going to try to save a couple of CP, but I've got a good ambush over here, so that's all good. We'll reroll that for a 10.
That's a super smart.
No, 11 is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's
so
10.
just D3
1.
for 1. Oh. Does she have a feel no pain or anything?
No, she's lost her feeling.
So she's got 4 left.
She certainly does.
Even with a super smite, it would not have been very exciting. I don't want to have to charge her, so I'm just going to have a... So go to Mental Onslaught on her. So it goes off on a 6. Just goes off. So we both roll a D6, and if I add a leadership, if I roll high, you take a mortal wound. And we keep doing that until you roll more than me.
So sorry, what do you do?
We roll a dice each,
Yeah.
add a leadership,
What's your leadership?
10.
Okay.
So if my is higher, you suffer a mortal wound.
So it's like Mirror of Minds.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, okay. So we just keep rolling.
Keep
and then
rolling.
you keep
A 5?
Well, I can't beat that.
Can't beat that. So 1 mortal wound. If you roll a 6, you beat it.
Oh, do I? Okay.
Yeah, so 6 is an auto.
We'll just count it,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay. 5. Roll 6, you can get.
Oh,
there you go.
6,
Takes
so
1.
Just 1.
Okay. Well, there we go. This is
So
6.
it's entered the psychic phase. So
She's pulled out 6 in the psychic war.
she has.
Succubus.
Shooting phase is going to be pretty quick.
She's just happy to be painted finally.
Yeah.
After being in the
She
show
looks
for
awesome.
months.
She deserves to survive.
Yeah, I put the wrong gun on her though. But, I mean,
Just going to go just straight into the shooting phase. So I think just everybody's going to shoot into these guys. Actually, no, heavy mining laser into that, and the heavy stubbers into them.
now, what do you hit on 4s?
4s.
I think I will employ lightning fast reactions because that's really all the shooting that you have. How many shots do you have?
6 heavy stubbers and D3 shots into that.
Yeah, I'm going to put lightning fast reactions on this squad because I'd like to try and keep them alive.
Here we go. On 5s, roll the dice roll.
That's
That's
3 hits.
3 hits. So it makes a little bit of a difference.
Did I save any?
Saved.
Probably not.
And I think I took out a 4. I'm pretty sure I had 3 hits.
It was 3 hits, yeah.
Yeah. And 4s, because your toughness 4. 2 wounds, no negative.
No, I think these guys just have a 6 up on now. I'll double check. I don't have a very glass can be.
That's the way they should be. Like it feels a lot more like a
5 up save.
feels like a lot more like a 3rd edition Dark Elder Army. We had witches, you had bloody Cabalites and Incubi and
So
stuff.
5. 1 dies.
One
It
goes
will
through.
be the one that I don't like. There's one that I've modelled shit.
But they look all look awesome, so I don't know who that would be.
Are they all within 3 of that objective? Does it actually make any difference? I don't want to pull the one that I think is crap and then find I've lost the
I
objective.
think this one might be just out. That's probably about it, though, I reckon.
Okay, we're going to pull you.
Alright. So I'm going to go D3 shots into this raider here. For 1. And this will be on force. He's not -1 hit, is he?
No.
Hits. Wounds, -3.
5 up. Goes through.
D6 for 3.
Nothing I'm going to do. Is this one?
That one there, yeah.
It was already on 3.
Yeah, so it has it's not on 3, that is on.
6 on it now. So, do you want me to put 4 left or just
Yeah,
6?
put a
4 left.
Yeah, 4 left, yeah.
Alright.
That makes it easier for people to see at home. These guys really can't see much. Shoot their pistols into the incubi, I suppose.
Can they all see?
I think they can all see your bit here.
Yeah, okay.
Because it's not obscuring, you don't have to see your base.
Yeah.
That's alright.
I'll just see who's actually got pistols. So I've got 9 in there. I don't know if I've gone to the wrong unit now.
I've got 2 CP, haven't I? Because I had 3 and I don't know why I would have gained 1. I put the wrong one.
I don't know. Oh, they've got auto pistols, so it's only 9 auto pistols. This would be on...
Is there any AP on this?
No.
Okay.
4s. And 4s. 2 wounds, no AP.
So they've got 3 up saving and cover, so 2. They're fine.
No worries.
We've been fine. Even without cover. Stand strong, Incubi. Need you.
They are standing strong. Okay. Well, it's going to be charging phase. So these guys are going to charge into here. They make it.
They're definitely in.
And Patriot's going to charge your witch, I guess. You can't really fail, but you know, it's for prosperity. Yeah.
See where to go.
Oh. And then these guys are going to charge you.
Oh, they're going for the big charge.
Yeah, they might as well.
How far is it? 6 or something?
Be something like we'll roll dice until we
Yeah,
12
definitely
here.
in.
So I'll move them all in back in a second. So does she make a unit, make him fight last?
Well, the way it goes is she always fights first because
Yeah.
she's part of strife. But I don't know what happens when you charge, whether that...
So what happens is, I choose a unit because it's my turn, so I get to choose what goes first because I might strike first because of charges. So if I choose not to fight with him, you get a free interrupt.
Okay. And the Incubi got Tormentor's rule, so they can obviously rule, and if we beat your leadership, you fight last.
Oh, okay, so you want to roll it now?
Yes, I definitely do. So basically, if you was to attack first with here, then they'd get a free interrupt.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
correct. Okay. So
As I believe it's written.
To read all these new rules because they're all so much new stuff to play with, and I need to learn it because I'm embarrassing myself. No, you're filming it. The one time I don't.
Yeah,
know
well, that's
the
right.
rules,
I'm not filming the book because I'll get in trouble.
What's your leadership on these guys?
I believe it's 8. I've got pretty good leadership
So I
across the
rolled
board.
2d6, and then basically if I beat your leadership,
Leadership 8 with the leader.
so let's see how we go. Doesn't make any
So I can fight with them now?
Yeah, if you want to fight with those.
Yeah, I think that's probably the
fine.
best idea.
Yeah, I think they probably would murder you if not. So we're saying that then the succubus gets
It's
a
a
free
fight, free
interrupt.
interrupt, yeah.
So how many attacks and what exactly do these guys have on them?
So I've got 4 attacks of rock swords.
Which hit on 4s or 5s?
3s are on 1s because I've got an icon.
Okay, and what damage? What strength? And damage?
Strength 8 minus 4, 2 damage.
Okay. And what other attacks do we have?
So there'd be 7 guys with rending claws, with strength 4 minus 1 AP. For all 6 to wound, they're minus 4 AP.
I think
And
it's
not
not worth me spending the CP on lightning fast because I think they're just going to die. That's my gut feeling.
I'd probably say so, but yeah, I need to sort of do this, so hopefully it goes off on me, but not going to spend lightning fast reactions on him.
No, I don't think it's worth it because I think you're just going to murder me.
Alright, we'll go there then. So the rock swords on 4s, reroll the, reroll the 1s, because you're not doing lightning fast.
Would it have made any difference? 1.
2s, so 3 wounds at minus 4, 2 damage.
I don't think I get saved. Oh,
Vulnerable save now, yep.
6 plus. So there's 3, yeah?
Yep.
All go through. So it's just 3 dead.
No, feel no pains anymore.
No, not at all. Oops, your arm's like attached to me.
It's funny, you watch people make videos and like they're trying to pick up dice and it's really hard, and it is really hard. So I'm going to roll, rolling the box.
Clavix, so...
The who?
Clavix.
Oh, something's got a bit of an issue. Alright, I'm going to come into my little box over here and we're going to do the rending claw. So I get 15 attacks because the one's a champion dude. Yeah, I don't think lightning fast would have saved you much, really.
No, I think they were just going, like, they were just compromised, but...
Oh, I dropped. Oh, I've dropped. Okay. So 15 hits out of 15 attacks, that's pretty good rolling. So strength, toughness 4?
Yeah, I would say so, maybe 3. Toughness 3.
Oh, okay. And what's their save?
They have a 3 plus.
Oh, okay. So one's in the vulnerable, and we've got 9 at minus 1.
So 1 6 up,
No.
kills, and then so he's dead, and then 9 at minus 1. So 4s.
Yep, that's mathematics.
So I'd say he's dead, but we'll give it a go. No, he's dead.
Oh, okay, he's dead. All right, cool. So we've got a bit of what we needed to do over here.
The incubi have been nuked. Okay.
I'm just sort of gonna.
I mean, they've kind of made you commit quite heavily there. What's their defensive stats?
5 up save, and that's it. But it goes up to a 4 up against AP 0.
Okay.
I say consolidate into the runes because this was the closest, and we're going to interrupt your succubus, your free interrupt.
We certainly are.
This could hurt. Better not film the book.
We certainly are. So we are going to get 12 attacks, which is ludicrous. What's his toughness?
Toughness 5.
Okay, so winning on 5s.
I'll double check this because I say that and I might be lying. Yep, toughness 5.
So 2s.
2s. All hit.
Now she's not core, I wouldn't have thought, would she? So she
I highly doubt it.
Where does it even say where they're core?
It says in there, yeah, it would say in there.
Nah.
No, characters very rarely are.
Alright, so we're needing 5. Oh!
Oh, okay.
So that is 6.
6.
At, I'm going to tell you, that's a good roll.
I'm going to say it's on my invulnerable because I'm guessing it's more than -1.
I think it's at -3, though, but I will check, because I don't want to lie. At -3, 2 damage each.
So it'll be 1 damage because of his warlord trait.
He reduces it.
Okay, so saved 3, so he takes 3 wounds.
That's very tough, the reducing damage.
I always take it on him because I just think it's worth it. There's no other real warlord traits, I don't think. Still 3 wounds though, with a free interrupt. Just because it doesn't matter, I'm going to hit him first anyway, into your succubus. So he got 6 attacks, hitting on 2s. All hit. And then I'm guessing winning on his strength 6.
We are toughness 3 because I.
So 2's the wound.
So.
You can re-roll the 1 because of his claws. So there's 5 wounds at -3 and 1 at -6, 3 damage.
Are they all the same damage?
They're D3, so you got to roll this one separately.
Okay, well I'll do that one separately.
Okay, roll
so
1.
4 up. Goes through.
So it's 3 damage.
So she's dead.
She's dead. Okay, not going to bother.
No, because. Well, I can't roll and rest and then see whether I can re-roll one, can I? I don't think so.
No, once you got to resolve all dice at the one time, I believe. So he's just going to go towards your raider a bit, just to get him amongst the big blob of
What I am going to do though is glue her hair because.
Oh, okay. Well, you do that while I do my attacks with my aberrants.
Yeah.
So he's literally just going to. Oh, actually, it's all good. I was just thinking because you got troops in there, don't you? That can take those points.
I do. So yeah, if you kill them, I'll get out.
That's all right. I could have thought about that better, but So I'll just do the improvised weapon first. If anything, we'll pause the video and just see how it go while I roll the dice because I think we should be pretty right.
But then.
Okay, we're back after the fight. I absolutely smashed the raider, but unfortunately some OBSEC witches came out, so I've taken the objective. So I've sort of left this one a bit free because I didn't have anything to sit on there, so I've given up the objective here. In hindsight, I probably should have fallen back the Ridge Runner to get back here just to hold that until James's turn, but we make mistakes, live and learn. First time recording, so I'll be a bit more careful later. So that's the end of my turn. I don't know if I get any points. I've got the Supply Scramblers for 2, so I haven't got that yet. Line Breaker, I've only got 1, and that's it. So going to your turn 2, you'll get Control 1, Control 2, and Control more because you got that point there, this point here, I've only got that one there.
So this guy's got a wound on him?
He's got a wound on him.
He's one of that squad.
He's in that squad, yeah.
Okay, and then you've got, where's your characters? You've still got one in Deep
Character
Strike.
here, and Deep Strike here. But we'll come back after James' movement phase. We'll be back soon. So the witches moved up here from there.
We've got some scramblers going on here with some mandrakes.
Yeah, they redeployed and scrambled.
We've got a squad of witches still in here. Yeah. Just going to hopefully pop this with Dark
You'd hope so.
This is just going to try and put some pressure on these guys. We've got some Trueborn in there, hitting on 2s with poison.
Yeah,
we've got blasters which might go in this direction if need be. We've got the Dark Lance. So hopefully we'll pop this with the blaster and the blast pistol and we'll see how we go.
Drukhari have done what they do well, and that's taken the board and just moved everywhere and taking it apart piece
I'm not
by
sure
piece.
whether these guys, but hopefully we can do some damage over here.
Yeah.
If we need to. The Archon's going to have a pop at your Warlord.
Yep, sounds good.
We got a few blast pistols.
Yeah. It's all setting a bit. I think last turn I should have tried to pop open one of your key transports and try it with my bikes, throwing everything down at once, but I don't know. We'll wait and see. We'll see what happens.
So, what I am just going to check is this transport within 12? Well, no. So, is it within 12 of that? No. Just while I'm in my movement phase, I might possibly just creep this back slightly just because it's important now. If I get the blast pistol in range of this, we're in this corner. I'd like just to get some pistols in range of those. So
you're not going to be within 6 of the middle though? It's about there, I think.
Where is the middle?
I think it's about
I don't know if
there.
I can angle. So we've got, where are we?
15.
30?
Yep.
So 15,
Is it?
maybe I'm too close. 6, yeah, so probably would have to go like that.
Yep.
Now, we should be within 3 of this objective, within 6 of that, and within 12. Oops, I don't lock myself. Just within 12 from the back here of these guys.
Okay.
So, just,
That was within 12. I didn't quite get the good angle there, but
okay, so that's the aim, is to try and get anything in range.
where would you like to start?
I'm going to start with the things that don't have many options.
Always a good idea.
So I think the witch is inside, because we're going to try and just chip away at these guys with the pistols.
Yep.
And we're going to put the blast pistol into that.
Okay.
So we'll do a blast pistol first, hitting on a 3.
Good start.
Consistent dark light.
Yeah.
Now we've got the pistols, so there'll be 9 pistols in this squad, because the other one's got the Chardonnay and Impaler. So 3s. I'll re-roll that if you want. I missed again.
Oh, you've made the tableau get all funny now.
There we go. Cool. So that's 5 hits, needing 4s. So 1 wound on there.
So that'd be a 3+ in cover. No, saves anyway.
Oh, that was these dudes.
Oh, saves anyway.
Yeah, fine. Cool. So we're going to do the Dark Lance into this. So on a 3, we hit on a 3.
No save.
Well, it's D3 plus 3, but you have got 6. So.
4 6s coming right up. Oh, it was 3 6s. That's close. Does he explode? Doesn't matter. The Ridge Runner is destroyed.
Thing, which is good because it is irritating. So that's everything in this one shot.
Where would I just go to next?
Oops, sorry.
That's alright.
I think we're going to go the Hellions into this squad here.
Okay.
So we've got 8 shots hitting on 2s. Just going to move your dice.
Oh yeah, no worries at all.
Let's try rolling here. So we hit you all the time, they're winning on 4s. So that's pretty good actually, 5 at no AP.
So these will be on 3 because they're +2 because they're Rusted Claw and in cover.
That's these guys again.
That guy's again. So well, I keep thinking that, so 4 go through. So that's 5 up, feel no pains. Okay, so save 2, 1 is dead and 1's on
So
1.
it just kills that last one.
Kills
the
him.
reason I've done that is he had 1 wound left, and so I felt that shooting him with poison was... Did 2 go through or just 1? I thought it was 1 went through.
2 went through.
Oh, okay. Well, that kind of counteracted my plan then, because I was hoping to try and shoot the blast pistol into a fresh one.
Oh, okay, yep.
That's okay. What we will do is the witch squad, this witch will shoot a pistol into here, the blast pistol into here, and then these guys are going to shoot into there.
Okay.
So I'll do these 5 Chardonnay and Impaler, so only 4 with guns. So those 4 we'll do first, hit you on 3s. Hit you all the time, needing 4s. So this is the guys inside. Just 1, no AP.
Now get a 3 up save.
Yeah.
Okay, save anyway.
The pistol into the hammer dudes hits. No wound.
No.
Blast pistol.
Oh no, oh, it's only strength 8?
This was the normal pistol.
Oh, normal pistol, okay.
And this is the blast pistol hit, doesn't wound.
Good old Dark Light, hasn't changed.
We're going to do the Archon into them as well, so we've got the blast pistol. Don't re-roll your own stuff anymore, do you?
Does he get the reroll for the Black Heart guy?
We'd have a Black Heart re-roll. Excellent point.
Yep.
And it'll be 3, yeah?
2's against him.
Oh, well,
damage?
Minus 4 d6.
You never know, he might roll a 1. I feel no pain.
3.
So it becomes 2 because of my bestial whatever it is. No, he's dead.
So it's like slowly chipping away at these dudes.
Yeah, look, I'm thinking it's not looking good for the Gene for the Colts. I might have been able to play it slightly better, but I don't think I could have done much more than I did.
So we can do the Ravager into the Raider, into these guys.
Okay.
So the Dark Lance on a 3 hits on a 2. I'll re-roll it in here if you want.
Oh, no, it's all good.
So
damage.
D3 plus 3. So 2 plus 5.
Becomes 4. No, he's dead.
One more in there.
I'm starting to whittle away. Might as well keep those guys.
Now we're going to shoot the Trueborn. So we're going to split 5. We're going to go Dark Lance and Blasters into those.
Yep.
And then we're going to rapid fire the other 7, so 14 shots into
Makes
these
sense.
guys. So Dark Lance will do first, because that'll be the one to use the reroll on if needed, and then the Blasters.
Yep.
And then Dark Lance on a 2 hits. Doesn't wound. Is it worth spending a CP?
Is this from the squad inside?
Yeah.
So they can't use a stratagem like.
Can they not do it when they're
No,
inside?
no.
Oh, well, there you go.
You can't use any stratagems. It's been.
So, Blasters. We'll use the free reroll.
Yep.
That's a hit.
It's
That
a wound.
would be a wound.
Damage.
D6. Just 2.
So it comes 1 and fails. So 1 takes a wound. Smack that on.
Now, we've got 10. So 14 shots on these guys.
Yep. Now I need you to whiff here.
So 2s. 3 1s, 4 1s.
4 1, so that's a good start.
That's a very good start. Needing 4s. That's kind of made up for it though. So we've got 7 at no AP on those guys.
7. So I need 4 ups, my +1. So I drop 4, so 4 are dead. Does your Archon stove use 2 up invulnerable?
Yeah.
That hasn't changed. Okay, cool.
Is
that it for shooting?
Yeah, that is it for shooting.
For shooting?
So I think it's charge phase.
That definitely is.
So these guys got any
Those
overwatch
thrown
we
into
need
it?
to worry about?
Just auto pistols, so not really.
How many shots do they have their pistols?
That'd be 9. I would not overwatch with them at all.
Alright, we'll charge
I need
them
all-
with the witches then.
I need all the CP I can get. That's it.
So it's an 8, but I want to kind of move around this way. So I want to kind of get around here a fair bit as much as possible. We're just going to go like round here just to try and be away from the hammer guys. Oh, do we want to let that objective go? Yeah, I think that's fine.
Well, you're holding 4 at the moment, so 3 at the moment. Sorry, so I think it should be okay.
The Hellions are going to charge in here as well. I'll roll that, but that don't even matters at this point.
Beautiful.
So they can just fight you for the wall, I presume, there. They still count as infantry, so...
Yep. You're on this side of the battlefield.
I'm going to just go like... there, so they should all be able to attack. I'm just actually just going to wrap him slightly just around there.
No worries at all. And what are you
Can
going to
these
do?
guys like regenerate and stuff? Or
I can get D6 of them back for a CP.
is that 1 CP?
Yep. The only problem is all my CP are very much.
I think I might try and charge him with a radar, but do I want to be off that point? Could I charge him and be in? I could probably charge him and still be on that point, couldn't I?
Oh, I'll be pretty. Oh, you know, you need to sort of come around though. You can't just fly over the top of the.
So you'd sort of go around there. So what would it be? It's going to be like a 10-inch charge, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, you can roll it if you're. I mean, you've got nothing to lose really.
I'm going to roll it so we can 10. Probably won't, but why not?
The 7, no.
The Archon's going to charge.
Just into him.
So how does that work with the fight last thing if Does that mean you can't interrupt against them, or can you still interrupt?
No,
When
I can't
charge-
interrupt.
You
If
can't
you make your
interrupt.
fight last, no.
Okay, so the Archon's going to charge there.
Yep.
I'll re-roll that if you want.
That's all good.
7.
As long as it's on the table.
So cool, he's just going to go in there. So he would fight first, then you
Yep.
would think logically, wouldn't you? That would make sense. So he's got his Djinn
The
blade.
Jin blade. The blade of the Jin.
So, and he re-rolls all hit rolls and wind rolls.
Oh, nice for him.
Because of Hatred Eternal. I wonder if that was in combat or whether he could have re-rolled that blast pistol. No, have to check on it.
Oh, no.
Hold on. I
Hold
better
on.
just check. 'Cause
Holding
I've
on.
changed the Jinn blade. It's changed. It's now damage 3.
Oh, yep.
And I'm just going to see that it's still got 2 extra attacks. Because, like, all the rules that I've been using for ages now may be different. So, I'll just better check. Because I'd rather.
Yeah, it's a bit hard when you get the codex.
Especially codex that I've not read. So I know it exists. So +1 strength. So we are now strength 4. What's his toughness?
5.
So we're winning 5s. We get 2 extra attacks. At the end, 1 on I roll, and if I get 1, I get mortal wound.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we're minus 3 AP, 3 damage a pot. So 7s, hitting on 2s, re-rolling because of Hatred Eternal. And that is classic.
That's
me.
classic James. You'll get used to that dice rolling.
That's classic me. 5. That was alright though. And
Re-rolling?
re-rolling as well. Yeah, that's not too bad. So 4 minus 3.
We've got his 5 up invulnerable. He's very dead.
3 damage each. So that was alright.
Does
I'll
reduce
take
the
that
damage I
even
won,
with
but
the-
it doesn't even matter.
So there we go, the luck. And I'm just gonna consolidate towards you, kind of that way,
Yep.
just to try and get within that objective, which I should be within 3 of it now, but you'll probably charge
Yeah.
and kill me. But
Yeah, no, I don't know. We'll see.
it just means if you leave it, then at least,
Yeah, that means you got it.
yeah, so...
So, how did you make these guys fight last?
Just the Cult of Strife.
Oh, okay, yep.
So I presume this is how it works. Like, tell me if I'm doing it wrong, because it's entirely possible. But where are we? It's fight first, so it's just like at the start of the fight phase. If a unit of this obsession is engagement range of enemy units, it can fight first that phase.
I believe I can interrupt,
But
but I don't. Look, I'm in such a predicament where I think I'll just risk it. I won't interrupt. Because I need all my CP for my.
so we think that's how it works. So if you charge of it, you can still be interrupted.
Yes,
again? But
yes.
is it so that if we continue combat next turn,
You go first.
or like you charge me, then I'd go first?
yeah.
So this is where I need clarification exactly
Yeah.
how this rule works.
I'm pretty sure
because
that's
I
how
know
it
what
works.
says. So I need to learn it.
Should have done right again.
So I'd still need a bit of a think here because we've got the witches.
Yep.
So we're turn 2, aren't we?
We are. Battle round 2.
So I can advance and charge, but I'm still hitting on 3s. And there was 7 witches because 3 died in the
Well-
explosion.
I'll come back up. You had to think. You had to think. We're going with the witches.
We're going with the witches. So it's 29 attacks, but we have got count dice. Hold on.
Okay, we'll come back.
Uh,
Okay, so we've worked it out. We've got 4
hold on.
attacks.
And then we've got 6 more that have got 4 attacks each.
4 attacks each.
So that would be
Oh, mama.
there's quite a few. There's the counting dice for one. So if you
Well,
feel-
I just came back like 3 times. Is he still not ready?
Nah. There's a lot of dice.
A lot of dice. We'll do it live.
But then the champion gets 5 attacks.
Oh, why not?
Witches are good now. And these are all minus 1 AP, and 6s are at minus 2 AP. So,
I bought a nice little Genesis of the Cult list for you to fight because you thought you might be a bit not so scary.
This is like the opposite is what normally happens.
Well, after that last game we played my
Normally I take
Necrons.
a fluffy Drukhari
Yeah.
list and I'm up against like 50 Immortals. So
Who would do such a thing?
Chardonnay Impaler is Steel strength 3.
Okay.
Are these toughness 3 or 4?
3.
Okay, so this is minus 2 AP, 2 damage. So, Shardnet Impaler. Cool, and 4s. No good.
Okay, good start.
Alright. Yes.
All the dice. So it's hitting on 3?
Hitting on 3s, winning on 4s. Right, I have no idea if that was good. I think it was good, but I can't really tell.
I mean,
this
it's
corner
no,
was
that
bad.
looks pretty good.
I'd say that was a good result. Well, number
One there, a tricky one.
Alright. So now we need 4s, but 6s are at an extra AP.
Oof.
And we know how I can roll 6s.
Oh yes, so we can, I've seen it before.
Alright, so that's another 6. So that is 3 at minus 2, and then we've got pull them out, and pull them out, pull them out. So we've got 3 at minus 2 and 7 at minus 1.
So minus 2 becomes nothing, and 7 at minus 1.
Mm-hmm.
So it's plus 1, so 5 ups. So I say 3.
Yeah.
So 7 are dead, so there's 2 left in the unit. We're going to your Hellions now.
Do you want to remove them so that they can't? Oh, they can probably just.
Yes.
But we should be okay.
Should be fine.
Now we hit on 2s because we are. Look at that skillful token. If you do need any tokens,
Yeah, if you do,
anyone,
please hit
let
up
me know.
James. Yep. You could sign that and give it away as like the first.
Yeah,
giveaway
it
on the
could be like be worth loads on eBay in the future. So just see if these guys get anything exciting. They're just using their Hellblades. So just 3 attacks and 4 attacks for the dude holding the head. And there's no extra attacks for that, but we are strength 4. So
Okay.
3 attacks. 3 attacks.
That's right, I killed one, didn't I?
3 attacks, yeah. And 4 attacks. Cool, but these guys hit on 2s, which is good. So hitting on 2s, winning 3.
Okay. That's a lot of attacks.
These for 4 models, they're good now.
Yeah.
I've got 15 more as well.
Nice.
I haven't made them yet, they only came yesterday. And winning on 3s. These are at minus 2 damage each.
Oh,
I'd
okay,
say
they're
very
dead.
dead.
They're
Yeah,
wiped.
it's done. Yeah.
Unit wiped. We'll take them away. And
And we won't bother consolidating really, because I have to consolidate towards you, and I don't think that's the thing to do.
I'll play it my turn. Have a little think, but it looks pretty bad for the Gene for the Colts at this stage.
It is. You've still got a squad of 10 witches in there. You've got Freeborn and Mandrakes. I mean, they're going to get scramblers. You could maybe, but then I suppose the witches could do scramblers or Hellions or something, because Hellions are infantry. So
Well, that is
it'd be
true.
hard to deny the Hellions scramblers.
Look, we'll come back. We'll have a think. It might be a moment. Okay, we're back after my movement phase. At the start of the turn, I got 5 points holding this. But we've
Did
got
you say, did you say 4 for take them alive, whatever it was? Because I think it was only 3, or maybe even 2.
I think I said 3. Or did I say 4?
I'll see how many.
You're on 4 now, because you got 1 in the first turn. So you got 3 last turn.
Alright, cool.
So we've got to do Maria. Aberrants, 2 ran away. This guy held his nerve. And at the end of the battle round, James was on 24 to my 5. At the start of the round, I held 1 objective, so I got up to 10 on victory points. This guy just came over here to take the objective away from the raider. These guys did the... I can't remember the actual name of the stratagem, but they could deploy within 3 inches, or away from 3 inches of a unit. And these guys moved up here. So not much left of the Gene Stealer Cult. Just going to do my shooting phase, and we'll probably be all for the game. So I'm going to use the stratagem over here on demolitions, so they can all throw grenades at that.
What do they hit on?
4s.
I'm going to lightning fast.
Oh.
Why not?
Oh, he's taken away all my fun and joy.
I've got 3 CP and nothing to spend them on.
All right, we'll go over here. We're going to roll my D6 shots, and air mining laser might as well go into it as well.
Move those dice out of the way if you're...
Oh, that's a terrible roll.
Is it CP on one of them?
I've got none left. I used on my... So I was on 2, went up to 3, used 2 for the ambush, and then 1 for the demolitions. So that's 5, that's 11. Hitting on 5 now because James be a bugger pants. Stop 3 going through, so only 4 hits, not 7. And now we're winning on 3s because of strength 8. So it's 2 wounds that you're invulnerable because we're minus 2.
So 5 ups. 1 goes through.
D3.
Damage. Is
2.
that D3?
Yeah.
Oof.
And the mining laser on 5.
I'll
No.
move these out of the way.
That's all good. Now Kelemorph's going to shoot into your Archon.
So where's he?
Over here behind this building.
He's the guy that has like 8 trillion attacks.
He has a lot of shots.
Yeah.
So I'll do his first gun first, the Oppressor's Bane. Actually, it won't matter because they're all going to be the same because you got your... it might make a difference. I'll do his normal guns first. Hitting on 2s. That one misses, but 3 more shots. So it's 5 hits for this gun. Just hoping to try to get through your bloody shield save. Toughness 3.
Yep.
So it's 4 wounds, minus 1, 2 damage. For his first gun.
Has he got other guns as well?
Yeah, he's got his
How much damage does his other gun do?
2.
So they're all 2 damage.
Yeah, the main one's minus 2 AP, that's why I'm saving the last.
So, you know he has a 4 up in Bond now as well?
A 2 up and a 4 up.
He's... I think so. I'll double check.
Okay, double
I'm sure
check.
he's better than he used to be.
4 up save. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe I'm making it up.
Yeah, he might be.
4 up save, I think. 2 up invulnerable save. I'm making that up completely. It would just be a 6 up invuln then. Because of power from pain.
Unless he's got like a relic or something, maybe.
Yeah, no, I'm making that up.
Alright, making it up. Making it up as we go along.
So we'll do on the 2 up.
Okay.
Watch this first time. Saved. How many was it for?
I believe so.
Saved. There we go. It's gone. So that's 2. So you've got 3 left. And now it would be on his 4 up.
So it'd be a 5 up.
So is it only neg 1?
Only neg 1 in this one, yep.
So 5 up. Saved.
Makes that. So now we've got these Oppressor Bane, so 3 shots, 2s. There's always a 1. So 2 extra shots. So 4 hits on 3s. So 4 wounds, minus 2.
So minus 2. So these will be just 6 ups.
Yep.
So 3 go through.
2 damage
2
each.
damage each. He's dead.
You're dead. Excellent. So now I get Slay the Warlord. So I'm getting my points. I'll get as many points as I can.
Yeah, I thought that I read somewhere that maybe it's an artifact to say, or maybe it's just a 4 up save. Maybe it was a 5 up save before.
Oh, possibly. Yeah, it sounds about right. Doing it live.
He had Blade Artists as well, so actually he would have done more AP.
It didn't matter.
Yeah.
So it's battle round 3 now, so I get 6 points for cut off the head. Alright, so that's that shot. Then I'm not going to worry about the smattering of pistols really. Just going to charge the aberrants into your witches. I want to see what they do. So needed something. That's a D10.
Well, they're in anyway with 6.
6.
I can't
They're in, alright. I'm just going to hit you with my stop sign.
So what's your defensive capabilities of your gunslinger?
5 up invulnerable. I think is he minus 1 to hit?
In combat? Or is it shooting?
I'm pretty sure it's just all the time. Yeah, it's just got like a 6th sense sort of thing. Preternatural senses. Alright, so the big swinging to you. Look at over here. Sitting on 3s, good start. Winning on 2s because like strength 10.
Oh.
1 wound minus.
On the witches.
On the witches.
Will just be. I'll check because you know what I like. We're making that 4 up in.
Yeah, that's it.
They used to. I presume they still dodge. You'd hope so.
I'm pretty
They
sure.
have got chop here, so maybe that's the sacrifice.
Oh, maybe.
Oh.
If I can even find anything in here. Which is, it should be dodge. 4 up in combat.
Yep.
So.
Well, it makes sense dodging the big lumbering beast with a stop sign. The pick's hitting on 4s because it's -1. 1 more wound.
1 more wound. So.
And the hypermorph tail misses.
Tail.
Good job. He's got a big tail on him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, do your attacks back.
Well, I suppose we'll pile in.
Yep.
Because I could use that going a bit that way as well. So we'll try and get round. Maybe like 3. I don't know if he can get in. Oh, what is it? Half an inch?
Half an inch of it. Yeah, I reckon he might.
I'll say you can't get in.
Yeah.
That's probably about right. So we've got 1. Sharpnet and Impaler, we'll do that first.
Okay.
That's easy, and that's 2 damage. Which is extra attack, so that'll be 4 attacks.
Yep.
We are round 3.
We are.
So now I've got 2s.
Oh, nice.
Just let's get a double check then. Yeah, add 1.
Yeah, so hitting on 2s. So Sharpnet and Impaler, we hit you. Strength. User, so strength 3, so winning on 5s.
Okay.
Oh!
What's the minus?
Because they're blade artists.
Oh.
And that would be next 3 because they have
Oh.
blade artists.
So it goes straight through. Feel no.
And that's 2 damage a pop.
-1 because of the. So,
Okay.
but 3 go through, and that leaves 1 on 1.
I mean, do you want to pick him up or do you want me to go over here?
Yeah, no, it's all good.
Over attack?
Well, I think it's safe to say we can call the game there. Because I don't have any objectives. I'm holding this one so far.
He's got the bikes and the characters.
But
I mean, you can kind of play it out in your head or in speed play or in.
which is going to come? These guys they're basically just humans.
So
on a
they're
bike.
basically what we'd try and do is the Hedians would move 14, but they can advance and charge.
Oh, this guy tried to advance, by the way, but I rolled a 1. That's why he's sitting there.
So I mean, the aim would really be to try and kill things in combat because that's where we score points.
Well, basically, you're going to score 5, so I've stopped you scoring a fair bit. But then you're going to get scramblers for 10.
Yeah, scramblers would be hard to stop me.
And you're going to get engage at least for 2. If not, you probably get it for 3 quite easily.
Yeah.
So you've got squad of witches in here. You've got squad of firstborn in there, what they're called. Highborn.
Well, we can advance and charge. So I mean, what would most likely happen is we would move the witches, plus they got 2 extra movement because of their drug.
Drugs, yeah.
So I mean, they're moving 13 and advancing. So they'd probably get.
Oh, that guy, you could just shoot him. He's only got a 5-up save.
We try and kill him in combat because then we get the point for getting a character in combat.
Oh, yep.
These guys would probably come along and
you'd either kill him or just tie him up. There's not much you can do.
they probably would kill him realistically.
Yeah.
The witches, the Hedians would probably kill him in combat
Because
and all the shooting would go here.
You'd be able to advance and charge from this battle round.
I think all the shooting would go this way, and maybe we'd actually move the Trueborn here. I mean,
he could just charge the Ravager into them, and they'll just tie him up, and they'll be like.
I guess in an ideal world, we'd actually disembark the Trueborn from here, and try and shoot them and leave like 1 alive, and then kill him in combat, and then get the point.
They got 1 attack each.
Yeah. So that would be the in an ideal world. I would like to try and kill everything in combat and get all the points, but
I think what I should have done
how easy that would be to do
was bring everything like I did in, but except bring the bikes in earlier. Try to nuke
they had a bit of a whiff, didn't
transport.
they?
They did have a bit of a whiff,
because you committed a lot of CP to them.
You do, and it's a lot of points. That's like quarter of my army, I think it is, if I go into Battle Scribe.
It's the
Oh, it's 150 points, sorry. So it's not quite, as bad as I thought, but it was still quite a few points.
I think the problem you had is even if you did successfully nuke a transport, then the guys out inside would have got
Just
out
get
and then
out,
be
you
on the point.
can't-
And that's
yeah.
what's strong is like you kill a transport, but then the guys take the point.
Yeah.
And then at the start of my turn, I'm on the point again.
What I could have done was start them on the board. If I'd have gone first, all right, just go up, charge them up the board and blow up a transport turn 1. Or if I was going to go second, I probably could have just put them off and gone to the deep strike with a CP.
That would have been useful.
But no, that's not bad. Like I haven't played him for quite a while. Like in a match where it was actually, I played him against Space Marines a while ago, and I got completely smashed. And I was like, nothing I could have done about that.
I think they need something at the moment. The Gene Stealer card.
They need a new book.
They're waiting on a book,
Yeah.
so you can't really compare them to a 9th edition.
No.
But I hope that they make more good strats, and I think they need to hit a bit harder when they do.
They do.
When they do.
Or
Jump out.
I mean, it's not the best army. I sort of put what together, had painted, but I think I'd take more just smaller squads. Like the bikes, I probably would not have taken against Drukhari.
I think my list was quite good against Gene Stealer Cult specifically.
I think it's only pretty good against anything
There's
because
so much stuff in combat that would be up against witches in Vons and
yeah.
not that much armour, which I had to deal with. Not much in the way of saves, so like my splinter pistols and things like that. And the fact that I'm winning on 4s and didn't have AP
Yeah.
suits quite well for like normally poison's almost a waste of time in my opinion, but especially against Marines with like a
that's it.
cover, you just.
But I think the Rusted Claw worked pretty well. Like getting the +1 save just sort of kept me alive that little bit longer. And yeah, if I might have played a bit different, he took a slightly better army. I don't know. It could have been different, but I'm really happy how the Drukhari came out because.
I think Drukhari did really well. I really like Raiders over Venoms.
Yep.
I think that's basically a no-brainer now.
It feels like they've done like the other armies where they've taken like the meta units always take and sort of nerfed them a bit and brought the other units back into the foreground.
I mean, now that they've got a splinter cannon, maybe Venoms are viable, but I mean, I think it's still poison. It's not neg 1 AP, it's 2 damage.
2 damage, yeah. It might make it, yeah, it might be
maybe,
fun.
but I just.
Have to have a play around, I
think
reckon.
that for basically the same points, you got more wounds on a raider, which kind of counteracts the neg to hit.
Yeah.
And it's only 1 CP if you need it.
You're exactly right. Yeah, you can't stack minuses. So it's
And
not
the
as-
Dark Lance with the reroll,
Yeah, that's pretty good.
that's solid. Like,
Yeah.
that's really solid.
It is.
Even with my rolling, it's good. My rolling is actually pretty good that guy.
That wasn't too bad. Mine was about average.
The witches powered up.
They did. Yep. No, they were cool. Like I like it. You had witches. You had Cabalites. You had mandrakes. You had things running around doing stuff.
Succubus is very good. That witch solid, although only strength 3, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe you take the +1 strength combat drive.
Yeah, yeah.
Because a lot of them, like weapon skill, ballistic skill, if you roll that, it's not going to do.
Not going to do anything. Yeah, that's
Leadership's
true. It
not
should be
gonna do
like
anything.
I don't know. That should have done something where maybe Royal wants to hit.
The
if you're
movement's
already-
good on her.
Yeah, that was good.
The movement was actually really good.
Yeah, it did help a lot.
All round, so I was kind of happy
Yeah.
with that. I think rolling on the witches is pretty solid. Like everything's good.
Yeah.
Rolling on Hellions probably everything's pretty good. Just Succubus, maybe that +1 strength.
Yeah. You sort of want to pick and choose of her, but yeah.
Mm.
So yep, no, pretty cool. Well, we'll end the video there because it's getting late, and unfortunately we work and that sort of fun stuff.
Certainly do.
Thanks for being the first person on the channel, James.
No, that's-
Hopefully first of many.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's fun.
It was a good performance for Drukhari. Sorry
It
if
was.
I got rules wrong.
No, I'm sure I got rules wrong too, but
Half of them wrong.
it's like learning how to play armies who haven't played Drukhari before in the new book. I barely played Gene Stealer Cults, plus trying to learn how to record. It was like, good idea.
Well, I need Battle Scribe. That's what I
Yeah,
did,
yeah,
'cause
yeah.
I was
Yeah.
trying to do it with a calculator that the number 5 didn't seem to work on, and a bit of paper, and it was difficult. And, I'm pretty sure it's the legal army, as I say.
Oh, well.
Maths, I checked it.
Yeah.
You can get a fair bit. for
Yeah,
1,000
no,
points.
it's good. It's like, yeah, it feels better because when you actually capture, you sort of, apart from the witches, there was only a couple of guys that got into combat. You actually feel like you're going to hurt them instead of like just bouncing off them.
Witches did used to hit like a wet flannel.
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
So they're definitely not that anymore.
No, they're definitely not cooler.
And Hellions are definitely very viable.
Yeah.
Speed, and they can actually do something before they were fast.
Yes.
That was all they had going for them.
That is certainly right. But thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you guys next time.